Hi everyone, this is Lady T with your Leo Ancestral Voices message for August 2023. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you for all your likes, shares, subscribes. Thank you for all of your comments, anything that you do to support the channel. Yes, I'm interested in growing the channel, but that's not my primary goal. My primary goal is to put out a message that in some way helps you. That's really the goal of this channel. So regardless, I'm going to keep on doing what I like to do. And again, hope that it helps you in some kind of way, even if it's only just one thing that I say that lifts your spirits, gives you an idea, creates a spark for you, whatever it is. Now let's go ahead and get into your energy, Leo. Let's see here. So the first we're going to look at is the Ancestral Path Tarot messages. And so we got a lot in the challenge here. We got Two of Swords. So perhaps feeling a little bit blocked here in the challenge position. Not really, not getting things, not understanding things really. Princess of Staves. This is the Princess of Wands. So perhaps some messages coming in that are going to help you with creativity, inspiration, passion kind of thing, because you do want to move towards your happiness with the Nine of Cups here. But the Nine of Cups is also about a selfish energy overindulgence too, so be careful with that. Now, the other messages here, we have the Prince of Pentacles, another message perhaps of maybe something monetary, something of abundance. Some kind of message coming in regarding a wish that you have when it comes to being in balance, when it comes to being within wholeness within yourself. But not only that, but also wholeness in a loving situation. So this is a choice. So this could be about a choice. And maybe that's why part of your wish is that you have the choice of what you want to do moving forward by way of who you are as an energy, meaning your balanced state, your whole state, your divine feminine, divine masculine together state, and or to have the perfect partner that also mirrors that, understands that, and really, really balances that even. Now, and again, it may not be a loving situation we're talking about here. This could be just balance within yourself, the choice to be whole within yourself. Now, on the second row, we have the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is fair. Queen of Swords doesn't play around. Queen of Swords cuts out shit that they no longer need because they don't want to deal with it no more. It's unnecessary, right? And then we have Temperance. So maybe perhaps balancing that energy even. Okay, not to go overboard, so to come into balance with that, because we have the Five of Swords, which is winning at all costs, conflict, competition even. We've got the Six of Sacred Circles, so this is about reciprocity, that equal give and take, again, that balance in the relationship, that balance in relationships with others even. We've got the Three of Cups and celebrating, because you are coming into that balance and appreciating that balance, because it's bringing you to a place where you're not feeling disappointed, where you're not feeling bored, where you're not feeling that you missed an opportunity even. Now, let's go ahead and move into your messages from my ancestors. And we had some in the challenge, some in the reverse. So we'll go through these real quick and talk about these. Because I thought this was very interesting energy too. I will say this off the bat, grounding is going to be very important for you, Leo, right now. We've got trauma release in the reverse. So this is telling me that you're not understanding that you need to release some trauma from the past, something that has to go, okay? Next, we have reflection. And during this reflective time, maybe that's what you're going to get some messages about, is how to release this and understanding more, because some of your other cards tell me that you do not, there's something you're missing here is what I'm getting. We've got just go with it. So this is just go with the flow. Whatever comes up, deal with it the best that you can. Make sure you're nurturing yourself. You're giving yourself lots of self-care. Because it could be a trauma release that's happening that you don't understand. And that's why you're just going with it, because you don't understand what's going on. And then we have great abundance and challenge, we have deep thoughts in challenge, and we also have cosmic assistance in challenge, along with life changes. So this is about what I feel is a closing out a cycle, moving on after understanding more about what's happening, because I just get the distinct feeling that you don't understand what's going on totally. Let's see here. The life changes was up here. Now, we have emotional release in the upright. So you could be very emotional at this time. And if you are, again, nurture yourself, be kind to yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Go with the flow of it. Let it release, because that's what's happening. You are releasing things. You're releasing trauma and emotional. And so that couple could be very, very deep for you. Next, we have receive gracefully in the reverse and understanding in the reverse. And this tells me that you are not understanding this process. You don't understand what's going on. And we'll see why, because there's some cards here that I think are going to help give some further information here as to why you're not understanding this. Let's see here. These are the Voices of the Souls Oracle messages that we have for you. And so we have some in the challenge, some in the reverse, and again, some in the challenge on the first row. So the first one we have is physical pain in the challenge. So actually, I'm reading these backwards. I apologize. Wait. No, I'm reading them right. Physical pain. So this is about allowing for the release of that physical pain, along with the emotional release, along with the trauma release that you don't understand that is happening. Maybe you're not fully aware. Maybe you're not getting the messages you should be getting. Because remember, we had the Two of Swords here, blocking things, right? So there's some things that are being blocked, okay? And maybe that's where the balance is coming in. And maybe you felt like you've received some reproach about some things. People have told you, hey, don't do this, don't do that. And so you feel like, you shouldn't do it, or you're in challenged position with that. Maybe you don't agree with what other people are telling you. And so you're not necessarily accepting this reproach. Maybe this reproach came from spirit and you're not going along with that either. I don't know. I'm just giving you some ideas, because there's some karma in the challenge here too. So maybe there's some karmic debts that still need to be paid. Maybe there's some karma that you owe that has to be paid before you can move on, before you can get the education and learn the deep wisdom for you to understand more. And through forgiveness, you also have respect. So this is about you forgiving things so that you can move on, okay? Whatever is going on, whatever the trauma release is, whatever the emotional release is, whatever is going on, you're asked to go with it. Don't try to understand it, okay? Don't try to figure it out. Just go with it. I don't know why I'm saying that, but that's what I'm telling you. Now, let's go ahead and look at some of your other cards. We had a lot in the upright, but we also had quite a few in the reverse. Excuse me. The first one we have in the reverse is love. So really not focused on love right now is what I'm getting. Not really worried about love. Communication, not really worried about receiving messages, or maybe you're not communicating at this time. Maybe you're not getting communication, or maybe you're not communicating at this time. You've got abundance coming in, and you had great abundance over there in the challenge position. So it's trying to come in right now. Because source is trying to give you a gift, okay? And part of that is the reunion. Again, remember what I said about the Lovers card here. Lovers is a choice. It can also be about you and a matching person, right? And a matching soulmate, twin flame, whatever, right? And this could be the reunion. But I also strongly believe that you have to have reunion within yourself. Reunion to who you are, reunion to balance, reunion to spiritual connection, reunion to your divine masculine, divine feminine balancing out. And that's confirmation there, because that card was standing out perfectly fine a moment ago before it blew over. So to me, I take those kinds of things as confirmation. Next, we have you. And so this is reunion within you. Okay, and that's why I like that message there. You're not asking for help, which you very well should be. Okay, because I take it that because you don't understand some things, you need help. You need to reach out for, even if it's only help with going with it, going with the flow, not rocking the boat, not trying to control, not trying to do the things that a Leo typically will try to do. Okay, even if it's only for that, and make sure that you're reaching out for help. It says in there, you're not in anger anymore. You've released the anger. Because somewhere you were involved in a karmic relationship, you had some lessons you needed to learn, and you figured that out also. Next, we have learning. Okay. In learning, I'm going to say you haven't learned the lesson completely because you're not understanding yet. The lesson hasn't come full circle yet. Okay. You haven't stepped into the wisdom part yet. Okay. And then this is your five of, 5 of Cups. This would be your sorrow. This would be the tears you shed over loss. And maybe that's because you lost part of you in this journey, and that has hurt you even more than even the loss of someone else. And then we've got the calm. This is the balance coming back in. This is the spirit coming in and helping you, and you not even understanding that you're being helped. I'm just going to say that because that's really what's happening here. Now, we've got message of peace here as one of your guidance messages when I requested guidance messages. So this is the first one. Let's get some clarifiers. This is through the Ancestral Spirit Guide messages, and then also with the Ancestral Messages deck by Queen Sugar. Both of these are by her, by Queen Sugar. So it says, you are never alone, my dear, even in the darkest hour, on the coldest night, we are right by your side. So you have probably felt very, very alone during this process. And this is just a message from your spirit team, from your ancestors, that even though you may feel alone, they are there with you. It says, watch how you use your money. You don't want to overspend, but you also don't want to hold on too tightly. So be careful again with monetary matters, and just don't overspend, don't underspend, don't try to hold on to every dime, but then don't be frivolous either. Okay, if it doesn't bring you peace or purpose, then don't give it your attention, time, or energy. This is about really deciding what you want to spend your energy, your time, your effort, your focus on, and only doing that and nothing more. It says your heart chakra needs healing and clearing. What pain still sits with you? That's why we had the physical pain in challenge position at the very beginning of these cards here. So really focusing on your heart chakra to be healed also. It says, are they adding value to your life? Is this situation adding value to your life? If the answer is no, then get rid of it. So there's something you still need to release. There's still, again, we talked about trauma. We talked about emotional, right? We talked about forgiveness. So there's something that you still need to release. And so I really do think that you need to say some prayers, that you need to go into meditation, that you really need to reach out to your spiritual support at this time, and ask for assistance and understanding. What do you still need to release? How do you release it? And ask for help to do just that, because it's really, really something that's going to be beneficial for you to do. It says multiple streams of income are coming your way. That's the great abundance. And then you have the abundance in the upright here as well. And then also understanding that abundance isn't just monetary, it's health. It's being able to wake up with a sound mind every day. It is so many more things than just money. And it says abundance, love, and wealth are coming your way. So confirmation again, double confirmation there. We have challenge, make plans, and focus. You have to be devoted and committed if you want to see the change that you seek. So make plans and focus on what? I'm not sure. If you don't know what this is, then again, when you're in your prayer meditation mode, this is where you're asking for guidance and asking for assistance to determine what this is. It says unlearning. That's why the learning was in reverse. Where is it over here? Was it over here? Yep. That's why it's in reverse. Unlearning is the new learning. It is a gift to break through these cycles, and you are doing just that. So this is about you unlearning all of the patterns, all of the ancestral patterns that have been in your life, the patterns that have gone on in your family for generations, and you saying no more. This is beautiful. It says so it says be patient, seek the right moment and opportunity, and then be swift and collect your blessings. So this is about being fully aware of the right timing is what I'm getting here. Next, in the reverse, we have you didn't let it go, so we had to take it away from you because it was holding you back. So there was something definitely that your spirit team came in and removed for you, because it was just holding you back to the point you weren't progressing like you need to. And so they did come in and assist you already. But they're, again, more than willing to assist you as you move on. Now, also in the reverse, let go of the need to know all the details and how everything will work out. This is in the reverse because you're still trying to figure it out. You want to understand, and this is about just the trust and the faith and belief and spirit in your team. They've got your back and you don't need to know. That's what I'm getting with that. And next, in the reverse, it makes us happy to see you heal. You are doing a great job. We know it can be hard, but you are strong and will be fine. So this is again, because of you're feeling alone. You're, and then also you're not releasing. There's still something that has to be released. That's why this is not in the upright. So again, your spiritual team is there to assist you, but you are still needing to do some things. Also in the reverse, and these next two are in the reverse. The power you seek is within your hands, soul, and mind. Use it and watch what you create. So there's power within you. This is about you coming into the fullness thereof of you. Okay, this is about coming into who you truly are at the core, at the soul level, your power, who you are, as that inner child before life happened. Okay, and then it says your sacral chakra needs some attention. Connect with water and eat sweet potatoes, carrots, mangoes, and/or citrus fruits. And again, in the reverse, so this is about taking care of your body, helping your sacral chakra come back into balance, so that you can step back into your power and do what you need to do. Now, the other guidance message I got was message of forgiveness. And the clarifiers here. The first one in the reverse, you already know the answer. And see, this is in the reverse because you really don't feel like you know the answer. You're very confused right now. You're very, very unsure. That's what I'm getting here. That's why this is in the reverse. Next, we have protect your time, body, and energy. Saying no is a protection spell. So this is about you saying no at times when you feel like you just need to really focus on you, and really honoring your energy, your time. Next, we have in the challenge, after you clear your head, you'll be able to see what was distracting you. So you're probably in a fog. And what that means is you need to eat better, you need to drink more water, and you really need to ground yourself and meditate. Next, we have pay attention to the signs and the messages for the next few days. We will show you the answer. So that's why that was in the reverse, because your spirit team really understands that you don't know the answer and you're very confused right now. You're not. It's not that you're not trying. You just don't know what else you need to do. And so they're coming in to assist you. So be paying attention to your dreams and messages over the next few days, and really write those down when you first wake up, so that you can really be clear on what you need to be really doing here. Next, we have taking care of yourself is essential right now. Make time for yourself. Again, in the reverse, this is about taking care of you. This is about really, really nurturing what you need at this time and saying no to everybody else. Next, we have eliminate everything that gives you conflicted feelings. It's time to embrace the things that resonate with your soul. You did have the Five of Swords here, which is that conflict card. It's an internal conflict that you're going on with right now. And that's why this is in the reverse. So this is about really, really understanding what is conflicting within you so that you can say no to it and not continue to be involved with it. Next, we have slow down. You are moving too fast and losing your balance. That's in the reverse. So I guess you're right in the position you need to be in. You don't need to slow down. You just need to be where you are and go with it. Next, we have also then the reverse, wipe off your third eye. You are missing some things. So I do believe this is true, because you would have a clearer understanding of things. But when I think about that, I also think about sometimes you're just not meant to know. sometimes you are meant to go through the journey and have no understanding of it. This is where the trust, the faith, and the belief come in with your spiritual connection. This is to deepen your spiritual connection so that you can trust yourself, trust your intuition, trust your relationship with spirit, and be able to lean on that moving forward. That's what I'm getting there. Next, we have celebrate and be grateful for every opportunity that has been gifted to you. No gift is ever too small. So this is about understanding that even the small things are to be seen as gifts. Like I said, waking up every day, being able to breathe the air is a gift. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be grand. It can just be having a pillow to lay your head on, because so many people in the world don't. You know what I'm saying? So really, really, bringing them back to a place of gratitude and just thankfulness. And then the last one, also in the reverse, we hear you. We have always heard you. Just know we are working behind the scenes to make it work. So there's something that your spiritual team is still working on. And perhaps, again, it is why you don't know, why you don't understand, and why you're not getting the answers you need or you feel you need. Because maybe you don't need, right? Maybe you are just supposed to trust, have faith and confidence, and go with it. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and do your messages from the ancestors. Uh, Last messages to close out your reading. And whatever way these come out, if they come out in the reverse, I don't read these in the reverse. So we're just going to go with it, and I'll turn it around in the upright. If they come out crazy where they just start flipping everywhere, it will not be in the order they came out. It'll just be in whatever order I pick them up in, and we'll just go through them. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Leo. What messages do you have today for Leo? Thank you. Please let the cards fall out or flip over completely. Thank you. Thank you. What else, ancestors? What else, spirit guides, spiritual team? What do we have for Leo? So far, I can keep them in the order that they came out in, so we'll see. Yeah, like that. What else for Leo, please? What else for Leo? What else for Leo? Anything else? Last go round. Okay. All right, last go round. That's it. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so let's see what we have here. So the first one, pursue your desires. Never delay those things you really wish to do for too long, warns the ancestor. For so long, I meant to read those books I was passionate about, but then I could no longer see. So again, not taking any time for granted, okay, and really, really doing those things that really, really make your heart sing. Next, and that could literally mean be singing. I'm not sure, but I'm led to say that. We can ease your load. We do not wish to observe you struggling this way, say the ancestors. However, we can only be of help when you request our guidance and help. So this is about, again, asking for the help that you need and being clear in what you need. If you're not sure, I would even say a simple, request, and when you pray, to spirit, your ancestors, however you do things, meditate, however you do things, and really just say, I'm not even sure what I need help on right now. I know that I feel lost. I know that I feel X, Y, and Z, and I'm asking for you to come in and help me to release whatever needs to be released. Okay. Give me the strength, give me the courage, give me the understanding, the clarity, the truth, whatever you need. That's what should be a part of your prayer to your spirit team, your ancestors, etc. Excuse me. Choose your words wisely. The impact of your words can be extremely powerful, warn the ancestors. Your words can easily lighten or darken someone's day. So, again, being very, very aware of your words and being very, very careful of how you say things to people in any given situation, whether you're upset or not. You know what I'm saying? Especially with you having such a release going on, that can be a very emotional time. It says, add love to nourish. Taking a moment or two to bless your food and drink, just as we did before you, creates an awareness of how you are nourishing your system. Know that you are ultimately serving your body, mind, and spirit, say the ancestors. So, again, blessing food and drink before you do either one. It says, when you long for order, you'll never get everything done, at least not in your world. It's the perfect order of our world of spirit, which your soul remembers and longs for, say the ancestors. So there's so much going on that you feel is so out of order. And, you feel like you have to take on the world and conquer the world and address everything. And it's really, no, you can't. Because that ideal is non existent in this 3D reality, right? And even in the 5D reality, there's so much that would have to be done, and you yourself can't do it by yourself, okay? Next, we have the love of your father. Let go of any burdens you carry connected to a father figure, say the ancestors. In doing so, and in looking beyond what you perceive as his faults or your own, you will see the true spiritual essence of the man who loved you then and who loves you now as best he can. So there's father issues that have to be addressed, and that's probably why you have the trauma release and then also the emotional release too, because they're both related. They're tied together. And so, this is about letting that go. Whatever you're feeling, whatever forgiveness needs to happen, whatever anger needs to be released, because you did have the anger in reverse. So maybe you've released that, but I still suspect that there's still some other feelings that you need to really release. It says, misfortune, not wrath. No, we are not angry with you, assure the ancestors. The pattern of challenges you find yourself faced with lately is simply circumstantial and is part of your soul's contract. So whatever is happening, the challenges you've been going through, it was written to be this way. Now, align with love and abundance. Just for today, look for the beauty and love all around you, not the disappointments or the betrayal you have experienced or observed. Expect beauty and love in your life, and it will come, say the ancestors. Again, just for a day. Get out your affirmations, read them 10 times a day if that's what you have to do, but read them to the point where you can stand in that energy for longer than just a couple of minutes. Okay. Stay in that energy and just be so very grateful and so very thankful, right? For what you have, and align your energy with love and abundance. Who owns your thoughts? When you wake up tomorrow, let your first notion be that you own your thoughts and that you do not need to brood over old fears and resentments any longer, say the ancestors. So it's almost like you're stuck. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Now we have set energetic boundaries. When chaos and disarray surround you, endeavor to create a little order in your immediate space. The deep calming effect this clearing will have on your own energy field will amaze you, say the ancestors. So this is about really, really sort of like putting a bubble around you, that even in the environment you're in, you don't allow anyone to come in and just, let me say it like this. Not allowing shitty energy to come into your energy field is what I'm getting, because you have negativity or you have something around you that is just bringing your vibration down. So it's about putting up a protective bubble, if you will, even if it's just envisioning it, right? And putting that around you so that all of this energy that's trying to come towards you just bounces off that bubble. Next, trust your intuition. You are unsure about someone's trustworthiness or a certain situation related to them, say the ancestors. Our advice is that you tread lightly and deliberately before making any major decision. You will make the right one because we are guiding you. So this is about you feeling, not quite so sure about something. And with you feeling that way, don't make any major decisions until you are clear on which way you want to go, that you feel is right, that you've been intuitively led to do. Okay. The answer is near. The answer to your question will come within 18 hours, say the ancestors. We can impress upon you the answer you seek. But first, ask us your question. Then simply step out of your own way whilst we orchestrate these solutions. So again, ask your question and wait for the answer. And also move out of the way. Okay, because maybe you've been in your own way. Maybe that's why the challenges become with the two of swords, also with it being blocked. Okay, maybe you're blocking the solutions coming in without realizing it. I don't know, just saying. Focus only on your desires. We observe your thoughts being directed towards that which you deeply fear, say the ancestors. It's time to switch gears now. Concentrate on and expect to receive that which your heart desires. You are about to realize what a powerful creator you are. So this is about you understanding, and you did have to watch your words. So again, this is also, I want to say watch your thoughts. So it's words in general, whether you are thinking them, whether you are saying them, it does not matter. You are creating your reality. So you want to be very, very cognizant of all of that, because you want to stay in high vibration. You don't want any more junk. I suspect that you've had enough of that, and you're just over that now, right? So I really do hope this helps you, Leo. Much love and light, Lady T.